I can't wait till I get you on the floor, good looking.
Hello, my name is Tie-Matthew Reyes, and today I'm going to show you how to properly tie a tie.
Just like an oven, and I burn myself, I just had to touch it. But it's so fine, and it's all mine. Hey baby, we don't mind all the watching.
In order to properly tie a tie, you will need a tie. And if you have a wide neck like me, then you need an extra long tie. And you'll also need a collared shirt to go with the tie. And a jacket to top it all off. The first step is picking a proper tie. And when picking a proper tie, you want something to really catch the eye, not to something that really blends in. For example, a white tie blends in with the white t-shirt, and when going out, you don't want that to happen. You want something that really stands out. And as you can see right here, my plain white t-shirt and a white tie do not mix because it's practically going to blend in. So when you're going out, you want something that really stands out and that's a different color from the shirt that you're going to wear. You want to pick a tie that's really eye-popping. And this blue tie is a great example of that because it's shiny, it's bright, and it's just a different color from the white tie. And it really stands out from the white shirt when you're wearing it. The next step is to pop your collar all the way up like this, and then have the tie around your neck with the skinny end on the left side and the fatter end on the right side. Alright, the first thing you're going to want to do is cross over the two parts, and when you do, you should have the right side on top and the left side on bottom. Then what you're going to want to do is take the bigger end and put it in through the gap between your neck and the crossed over part, which will eventually be your knot. So what you should have so far is the left end, the skinnier end, now facing the right side, and the right end, or the fatter end, over the two parts like this. Then what you're going to want to do is bring out again underneath, but you're going to go all the way around to the other side. Bring it up and go through the gap again, just the same way you did the first time, but just on the right side. So now you should have the big end over two parts on the knot. And as you can see, the knot is already starting to form on the tie. Now this one is a little bit tricky. What you're going to want to do, bring the bigger end around the front so that you can create the cover for your knot. You want to keep this tight so you can have enough, so you can have the bigger end long enough so that the smaller end is being covered. So once you cover the front, you're going to want to come back around again, go in through the gap between your neck and the knot, bring it up all the way, and then take the tip of the bigger end, put it through the cover that you already created right now, and pull it through the knot. So once you pull it through the knot, start tightening and getting smaller. Now, you're not done yet. What you're going to want to do is adjust the tie. And by doing that, what you're going to do is hold the smaller end underneath and just slide this up. So all you're going to do is just slide it up. And the finished product of the tie should be at least as long as your whole chest and belly area. So the tip of the tie should reach up about to your belly button. If it's a little longer, it doesn't matter. If it's a little shorter, it's going to look a little weird, but it won't matter as long as the skinnier end is hidden. And what you can do is take the skinnier end and stick it in through the slot in the back of the big end of the tie, just so you can hold it in place. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is pop your collar down so you cover the tie and not show the whole thing around your neck. And what you want to do is now take your suit jacket, put it on, and you're already done. But for those guys that want to smell nice, what you can do is take some cologne and just spray it up on your neck, so that way you smell nice when you go out. Now this next part is especially good for the caramel guys simply because we're always in a rush. Now what you want to do is tie a tie in 10 seconds. Now what you're going to want to do is take your tie, have the bottom of it facing up, so that way the tag is facing towards you and the front of the tie is on the bottom. So the first thing you're going to do is take the longer end, the front end of your tie, bring it around really quickly, and have it so that the tag on the tie is a little bit off from the actual body of the tie. Now you're going to do the same thing with the skinnier end on this side. So you're going to bring it around, make a loop, and as you can see there's a gap right here. In this gap you want it about as long as your hand. So put your hand down really quickly. You need to adjust it. You can make one quick adjustment. So what you're going to want to do now, take your hand, turn it around, and grab it so that your knuckles are facing the table. Turn your hand around, and now, as you can see, the skinnier end of the tie is now facing up. You want that to happen, otherwise it's not going to look right. Now that you turn it and there's not this loop that you have right here, just stick it in right here in the other loop that you made from the bigger end, and then now just grab the smaller end, put it around your neck, and stick it through the hole. As soon as you stick it through the hole, you can just start pulling on the bigger end so that you can have it at the length that you want it. Pulling the smaller end too, so that way you can make it tight. And when you make it tight, you will eventually come with your finished product, which is a quick way how to tie a tie.